Hey, good morning world. My name is Marko Haine. I'm the founder of the Helped Oceans, and today we're gonna have something different. So, what I want you to picture in your mind. You ready? Picture dramatic, pristine beaches and bustling fishing ports. You got it? I hope so, because today is gonna be really kind of sad story, but this is real. So, you ready? Hello world, and today I shed a light of the horrid truth that has been conveniently brushed aside a long time. As the sun rises on Japan's eastern horizon, the sinister plague continues to engulf in western coast drastically, and a really a tragedy of epic proportions of that threatens not only the livelihood of local communities but also the very future of the oceans and of our entire world oceans. I hopefully you got the point, because this is actually not good. While the Japan's government proudly boasts its technological prowess, the same government remains eerily silent about an escalating crisis that is devouring the shores of Japan's western seaboard. Ocean plastic pollution is not just a local issue. It is the global catastrophe that demands immediate action. It does. Immediate action. Got it? It demands immediate action on the world and any government. But today we talk about Japan. Yet, as the Japan's government turns blind eye. Once pristine beaches are now battlegrounds, covered in cast stone tapestry of discarded plastics. Western coast, Japan is that part of the ocean cycle over there. In these waters, where fishes has been a way of life for generations, the heart-wrenching reality is stark. The fish that sustain Japan's people are slowly choking on the way, and very debris were carelessly thrown away. Fishermen, as we all trust those fishermen, they are way of generations to life, as they provide the fish. So fishermen, those lives are intrinsically woven into the fabric of this land. Now it sits through their catch, pulling out plastics that has insidiously become a part of the food chain. Usually they have a fish, now they have a plastic fish. Our beloved oceans are turning into the plastic graveyards, and yet Japan's government's response remains anemic at best. They sip it, they try anyway. So the Japan's government, entrusted with the safeguarding Japan's environment and economy, fails abusively in its duty for the ocean plastic pollution. They claim to lead the battle against ocean plastic pollution to local communities who are desperately trying to save their seas, their livelihood, and their cultural heritage. But, in the cruel twist of fate, as these locals rally against the plastic tide, they are abandoned without or very tiny funds for support. Left to face immense challenge alone. Unfortunately, as the one prosperous fishing industry collapses, the spectre of unemployment looms over their local coastal towns. Fish that once graced Japan's table are now tainted with toxicity, threatening not only their health but also their gastronomic traditions. So question is, can Japan as in whole, as the nation that cherishes its seafood, bear to witness the death of their legacy? And let us not forget their children. This is really dramatic story, but this is based on many facts. So the next generation faces the world where seafood might be a distant memory, where the fish markets are but relic of the past. As we all know, Japanese are really currently still really famous of their huge fish markets. But are they become a plastic markets in the future? The Japan government have to actually step up a lot to support the local communities. Don't only support the fishermen, because fishermen provide the fish. Local communities provide the pristine beaches and oceans. Plastic are not recycling back to the ocean. So if Japan government's inaction persists, Japan's once proud maritime culture could be reduced to importing very fish they used to catch with their own hands. Can you imagine Japan have to even import the fish? So this is my plea to you and the world for action and change, like now. We must take actions much more than we do it at the moment. So, but despair need not be our destiny. Today, we, you, me, and millions out there unite as a global community. We must demand a change. We must demand accountability from Japan government, urging them to act swiftly and decisively against the plastic tide that threatens our oceans, our livelihood, and the way of life. It's not only for Japan. It is part of the Japanese culture, and we are still all nations connected via the ocean to each others. So please join us, join the Help the Ocean in this urgent cause. Share the Help the Ocean's videos, raise your voices, and let us together amplify the crisis of our oceans before it's too late. Stand up against the silence, against the complicity, and against the apathy that has allowed this crisis to fester. Let us to be the voice that shakes the corridors of power. You remember those countries' corridors. And let us ensure the future where our oceans thrive once more. And remember, the sea does not belong to us alone. It belongs to the generations that follow. And it's our solemn duty to protect it. Hopefully you get the point, because it is global issue, and if you are long-term followers for the Help the Oceans, you noticed that many countries do really limited amount of their own power to help local communities. For battling against plastic oceans pollution. Okay, so the world is actually, we are on the one-way tunnel, unfortunately. And I do my best, as I have I had 34 years at sea. I've seen it. I've been on Japan so many times. I love the country. I love the culture. It is one of most important part of the world in many aspects. So today we have to unite the Japanese local communities, especially for the western coast, because they are part of that Pacific Ocean huge plastic tide over there. They get huge plastic oceans in their shores, and they get really tiny help from their government. They try to claim that they do a lot, but they're focusing not enough for the local plastic communities. Japan unfortunately has so many things going on in the last century, and we are perishing. We are actually helping to Japan for the other aspects, but as a normal people we can't help the Japan government. But what we can do, we can rise up our voices, we can actually speak all over the internet in Japan, they are really focusing what is happening on the world. So now the Japan government, you do have to focus for your own local communities fighting against the plastic ocean pollution. So, thank you for today. My name is Marko Hane, I'm the founder of the Help Ocean, and the next time we're gonna talk about something what not so many people know from the inside that country, which is really close to the Japan. And I've been inside that country. I've seen a lot. But next time we're gonna go talk about that a little bit more. Please follow, please subscribe, and click the church bell over there. Cling, ling, ling, ling. You get the alarm automatically when we do the new videos. Until next time, I'm Marko Hane. I'm the founder of the Help Oceans. Have a good day.